Hey, what's up, guys? ChoccyMilkCrew here. We're continuing to play through Blood Harvest
in Left 4 Dead 2.
In Left 4 Dead 2, yeah, and I'm here with Nick. Again, we're without Zach. We're gonna continue to go through this. I think this little campaign of Blood Harvest, I don't know if this is the last level or not, but we're gonna continue to play. We're having a good time with this. We're ready to get started with this, so we're just gonna get right into it.
Dude, you picked up Machete and I instantly thought, I don't know if it was a movie or that actor, the Machete.
Oh yeah, it's Robert Rodriguez movies.
Yes,
sort of good, but not really. Those are the movies you only watch if
you're with someone else.
No, you're really down in the dumps. And you're like, I want to watch something stupid, trash. And you're just like, oh, that shit.
I love that actor was in Spy Kids 3.
Dude, that actor.
One of my favorite movies ever.
Dude, it's like a trio. Once you figure out who made the movie, Robert Rodriguez, and then he, in turn, back in the day, made all the Spy Kids movies, so he had all the same people. What gets me about this game is it reminds me of, I don't know, it reminds me of all these scary stories. Like, zombies have nothing to do with them, but it makes me think of anything scary when I play this game. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's the scariest game you've ever played?
The scariest game I've ever played? I think the scariest game I've ever played... Man, that's tough because I just really don't.
You mentioned something about Outlast once.
Yeah.
That's one of the one of the scariest games, right?
No.
No? Really?
Not really. If you think about it, once you realize in Outlast what the monsters are that chase you, it's really not scary anymore. Other than the fact that, oh gosh, he's following me. That's creepy because I didn't see him. But I really don't have any scary games where I'm like, man, those were just. It was so terrifying.
Oh no, not okay. They may not be terrifying, but every game scares anyone to a certain level, whether it be jump scares or some sort of psychological. Okay, what's the most scariest jump scare game you've ever played?
I'm actually more scared of movies and reading some creepypasta. I don't know if any of our YouTubers out there, or anybody that's watching this video, if you've ever read creepypasta stories.
Dude, you're just burning through your ammo.
I know. Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Use my machete?
I don't know. Yeah, I thought Outlast was pretty. Yeah, like you said, it wasn't at. Oh, there you go. Anyways, yeah, I think Outlast was pretty terrifying just because of the thrills it gave from being chased and like you having to hide and stuff, and like you'd go hide in the locker, especially from that big dude. I forgot what his name was. But he was terrifying because he was so freaking big, and if he ever caught you, he just pop your head off like that. He didn't even care. Running from that dude and having to hide in the locker and
that is pretty scary. Hiding from them and not being able to fight. Yeah. I mean, just think in real life, if you were in a situation where
punch that dude in the face, I don't care how big he is.
Well, we say that. We always say, "Oh man, if I was in that situation, I'd do that." Well, you never really know what you're going to do until the situation comes up.
True.
Like, I think if something terrifying were to happen, or if I were to be a part of something, I don't know.
Fallout, Dead Space, and BioShock are my 3 favorite trilogy games.
That way, and the atmosphere. If the atmosphere in a video game is good, the old-timey music, the storyline. I mean, BioShock really hit it out of the park with that.
It also had such a great twist.
Who startled her?
It's standing in acid.
There's no way she shot that far. I mean, this is insane. The realism of this game, however.
I know.
Oh, wow. Dude. I think one of these mods you have secretly has an endless horde glitch.
Just go on the bridge. Just keep moving, dude.
What?
Oh, okay. That looks a lot bigger than it actually was. But they're still coming.
They're still coming.
You just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep trudging through. You just gotta keep going. Oh!
Wow, that scared you and you only.
Is that the safe house?
What?
Just keep going. The safe house is right there, I think. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, remember they all spawned from there. This is their day. I mean, this is
the safe house.
Yeah.
Jump, dude, jump! All right.
Dude, Bill's had that same cigarette in his mouth since we started this campaign.
How can he even have full health? We all know smoking causes cancer. Scariest horror movie you've ever watched?
The scariest horror movie I've ever watched. There are so many good, genuine, scary movies out there. But the genuine horror movies, you have to kind of find. They're not mainstream, in which they should be. Some of the scary movies, the mainstream ones rely on jump scares, they rely on blood, they rely on some type of good story. I will tell you, one of the good ones, I'll just start with my list, my personal list. I like The Strangers. Remember I was telling you about that the other day?
Oh, yeah.
And there was a movie I've been thinking of this whole time.
I don't like the looks of this at all.
There was a movie called High Tension. I saw it when I was a kid, and it really freaked me out. It was really bloody, but the story was really dark and gritty. And the movie, again, is called High Tension. And in the movie, it involves these two girls. I guess they're visiting one of them's parents at their house. And, well, there's this guy who comes and he terrorizes them at night. And he comes to the house and he kills the family members. And so these two girls...
I have no idea where I'm at.
These two girls, one of them actually ends up dying, so this other one's trying to escape. And she witnesses all these murders. Well, come to find out, as she's going through towns and driving around trying to avoid this guy that's going to literally slaughter her, turns out it was her the whole time.
Oh, that kind of sounds like the movie The Triangle. It's like one of those mess with your mind type movies.
Yeah, and it was her.
Have you seen that?
No, and she killed everybody. But the movie was so creepy and so weird that it haunted me when I was a kid. I was like, man, I should never watch that.
All right, so all right.
There's the farmhouse.
This spitter just keeps. I'm playing hide and go seek with him. Donna.
Wait a second. It's weird. It's like you just. Oh, quick. This reminds me. When you get into this house and it's good to fight off the horde by shutting all of the doors and kind of. It's almost kind of fun. So whenever you get into the house, there's something in there you got to do. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. The ham radio. Once you activate it, so go ahead and kill all these idiots, and then shut the doors. All the doors. Make sure all the doors are shut.
The classic getting punched in the face sound. Anyways.
So you just keep shutting all the doors.
Should I shut all the doors?
All the doors. I mean, they're going to be seeping through every crevice they can squeeze through. And it's a lot easier when all the doors they have to break through. Don't let that one see you. It's going to break through the window. Okay, so shut the... Okay, so they've already taken care of it for you.
Ouch,
so have them...
No, out here.
Oh my See God. What I tell you? That one's like, oh, hey.
All right, let's go. Let's go. This way.
All right. So now make sure all the doors are shut.
All right.
Yeah, Ooh. But anyway, and then there's other movies out there that are really good. Like, for those of you who are fans of the Blair Witch Project that came out in 1999, the second one, Blair Witch, which actually some people think is a remake, but it's actually a part 2 of the movie, and they did it so well. And it's made by the guy who made Your Next and VHS, and he did a very good job. Very scary. I mean, the scares were genuine. They didn't rely on cheap jump scares. I mean, it all fit in the story. It was really good.
That was a Blair Witch was a pretty good one.
Yeah, not a lot of people agree with me though. I remember my mom was talking about it the other day.
I don't know if you just said this, but didn't the original actually convince people that was real footage or something like that?
At one point, yeah, their marketing campaign for the movie, actually, they started marketing for it before it was released, and they made a website, and they actually made fake news stories about people who went missing in the woods, and then, so people were like, wow, this must have actually happened. And I remember when the first one came out, here's another goofy thing, Blockbuster comes into play here. My mom went out and rented it from Blockbuster on VHS, and she watched it with our neighbors down the street, and they would rewind and fast forward and rewind, and they were trying to go through this movie like we go through games today with a fine-tooth comb. Mm-hmm. And man, I just remember as a kid, like, what are they watching? Why can't I watch it? What's going on here?
Oh my goodness! Talking about movies that traumatized you, there was this movie about aliens. I forgot what it's called. What it was called? Yeah,
with Mel Gibson.
Yeah, when the aliens land, and I forgot the gist of it. I didn't watch it with my parents. I was younger, maybe.
Was it like the guy they lived in a cornfield and like they were leaving? Is it that one?
Yeah, I think so. And I remember this one scene. They were watching TV, and they were showing the aliens on TV. Like, they knew the aliens had landed, but they didn't really see them that much. So they would have on the news, they'd have like sightings of the aliens being seen. They showed this, like, this person like watching, like recording from inside their house, and this alien, like, they zoomed in on this, like, in their backyard, then this alien just walks by.
Oh,
but I remember
we are talking about signs. That was the
Yes.
exact scene that scared the crud out of me. I remember watching it with my parents, and I started crying.
I remember seeing that.
The guy was in his closet, and he had pulled the TV in the closet, and he turned on the news, and it was
Yes.
the kid's birthday party.
Yes, yes. Oh my
And
gosh.
oh man,
I'm
it's
terrified.
sending chills down my spine.
Yeah.
And the kid, they were speaking in like Spanish, and he kept telling him, "Look out the window, look out the window." And when they did, the alien like came out of the corner,
Yeah, it
and walked across the frame, and I bursted into tears. And my dad was like, "Shut up!" And I was like, "This is scary."
Okay, so my parents were watching it in our living room. Oh, thanks. And I was just off doing my own thing. I came downstairs, got to get a snack or something, because I guess I was playing games or like watching my own TV or something. And then I saw the movie. I was like, oh, that looks pretty interesting. Like my stupid 12-year-old mind. And then I watched maybe for like 10 seconds or 30 seconds tops. Like as I peer through the crack in the door with the TV in mute. And the only 30 seconds I see is that clip. And it mortified me for so long. And I regretted watching that 30-second segment of that movie for years. Then I finally managed to like man up and watch the whole thing, and it wasn't nearly that bad. I
Yeah,
was like,
now
"Oh,
we
I
watch
was
it
like
now,
scared."
we're like, this is stupid. And then when you realize who the director is, you're like, ew, poo.
Yeah, like what?
M. Night Shyamalan? I mean, okay, the only good movie he's ever made, and again, people disagree with me if you like, leave it in the comments, but The Village. That movie was one of those mess with your mind. You think that these people are living in like the 18th century, and then all of a sudden at the end of the movie, these people were keeping these people in the woods, making them think that that was their life.
Oh, yeah.
And it was actually modern day.
Yeah.
Mind blown. I mean, when I heard that, and actually, I never watched the movie fully because I thought it was retarded.
I regret throwing that cocktail. Anyways.
And then someone was like, "Yeah, Logan, that movie was the greatest." I was like, "What are you
Oh,
high?"
is that mine?
And then they're
Yeah.
like, "No, it did. They turned out it was in modern times." I was like, "Wow, I missed out." All because I didn't want to
Yeah.
watch the movie.
Movies are weird, man.
Out there.
Okay, there it is. There it is. Freedom! Let's get out of here, guys. We don't need Zoe.
Oh, she died? I didn't even realize. Poor
Yeah.
Zoe. We should have
We
given
left.
her help.
I threw a Molotov cocktail, and then we got trapped downstairs, and we left Zoe with the tank. Get back! Back! Hey, Logan, we did it. We beat. We beat.
Blood
What's
Harvest.
Blood Harvest? Blood Harvest. That's the word. I hope y'all enjoyed this short little Let's Play of ours, Left 4 Dead 2.
And this is actually one of those movies where they actually died during the making. You know, there's no.
I love this. The end credits now.
I do
played
too.
it once. Rest in the pepperonis.
Yeah, there you go.
Zombies.
I guess that's a new thing to say. Rest in pepperonis.
You never heard that?
No, and I hope that I
It's just
never
like
hear it
rest
again.
in peace, the rest in pepperonis. So.
Okay, yeah.
The ChoccyMilkCrew signing out.